Durham is a place that I'm always going to call home. I was born here. I was raised here. I went to college here, and I've stayed here, and I plan to stay here. My family's here and has been for decades. My grandparents both came to Durham in the 1920s or before. And my identity is really tied to the fact that I'm from Durham and my people are Durham people. Durham's changed a lot just in the time that I've lived here, my 28 years. Growing up here and hearing my parents tell stories about what downtown used to be like when they would go down there and buy Easter dresses and all that, and then seeing Durham come back, seeing downtown sort of become a place that people are going again, has been really exciting to me. Durham's sort of coming into its own as I'm coming into my own as an adult here.
Well, there's a strong community feeling about Durham. The neighborhoods are close-knit, and people seem to come out and support each other in times of need. I really appreciate that. And of all the towns in the Triangle, it's central for me and my needs. And also I like that there's a working-class background. I like that there is a sense of diversity in the history of Durham, and it just sort of feels very strong in its own identity.
Durham is a city that every day brings something new. If you really get to know it, you really fall in love with. I like the atmosphere that it is. It's a down-to-earth atmosphere. People here, they can be from anywhere of the country, anywhere, and still they will treat you with that hospitality, with that honest, sincere handshake, strong handshake, letting you know you're welcome. You're welcome to this part of town, and looking forward to see more of you. On top of that, what town has a movie that is based on their minor league baseball team? You tell me.
I moved to Durham and love living in Durham because it's funky town and because the people here just live out loud. Everyone speaks their mind and tells you their opinion right off the bat of why they do or they don't love what you are doing or what it is that you're involved in, and that's a really endearing part of Durham, and that really creates good community here. I love Durham also because it's diverse and it's not dominated by one culture or influence. Even though we've got one of the most prestigious and wealthiest universities in the area, you still have a really great diversity of people in town.
I like living in Durham because, well, number one, is where I'm from. This is what I know. You know what I'm saying? I remember South Square Mall. I got memories of Durham, man. I love it here. This is my home, man. I feel safe here. I'm good. Everybody got their thing about Durham, you know what they say about Durham, but it's a little different for me because this is where I'm from, so.
I love Durham because it has that grit to it. It hasn't sold out yet. Every city has its heyday. I grew up here and I'm in love with it, and there's a lot of good people here. It is a diamond in the rough. It really is. You know, a lot of people say bad things about Durham, and some of it's true, but some of it isn't. People used to call it the armpit of the state, and that was horrible because it's not true.
I live in Durham because I like the funky energy in Durham. I like the sense of community, the sense of pride. It's not sterile. It's got oomph. It's got, I don't know, it's just got this wonderful feeling. I like the restaurants. You go to the farmer's market. People love it here. And I like that.
Well, because I think that I feel comfortable. Okay. You know, I didn't identify myself with a lot of people. And then I think there is a happy environment. People are more open. They are welcoming you. And then there is different kind of a culture. People in Durham, you know, they are more open to welcome more other culture. But also I like the history. It's very interesting. And you can find, you know, any kind of food that you want to. It's really cultural environment. That's what I like.
It feels like a small town, even though it's not. It feels like a community. It feels like there's such cool diversity. I mean, there's all kinds of different kinds of people here. And it feels like home.
28.
33 years old.
33.
I'm 32 years old.
I'm 22.
And I'm 47.
Age 63.
Caucasian.
Hispanic.
Asian American.
I am a black man.
I'm mostly Caucasian.
I'm Mexican.
Caucasian.
We have the best schools. We have the best hospitals. We have the best everything, man. You got to come see us. Some of the best talent has ever came from Durham. That's all that needs to be said right there.